Why don't you ever call anymore?
I should buy the burger.
I'm not Scottish.
Oh, fuck if I care. All I care about is if you're watching the Generation Games Game podcast.
Don't let me, please.
What the
Something
fuck?
happened.
Subtitles, please direct me to your local library. I would like to study for my exams.
But while listening to the GCG podcast.
Yep. Happy New Year!
It's been the new
You're
year.
late. 11 days.
Dude's an Aussie, so he's like, what, like 3 weeks in the future?
Yeah, it's like February over here already. God, guys, keep up. But yeah, it's probably like the first video of the GGG this year.
Yeah, we've been dead, haven't we? God, you assholes just fell apart without me.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But yeah, anyway, welcome to the Generation Games Game podcast. I've almost forgot the own podcast name. I'm Jabbtoth. We got Tema. Quiet as ever. And we got Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike. You may remember me from such films, podcasts as, what was our last one? I forget.
I don't
Either
know.
way, I'll be the loud, obnoxious one today.
Yep. And it's New Year, and I was curious what you guys got up to on New Year's. Anything exciting?
I worked.
That.
Work.
Wow. So
Yeah.
I got sunburnt. That was fun. The Australian sun is not kind, especially when you're extremely white and ghost-like like me. So I got really burnt. I'm still peeling at the skin. So that was fun.
Are you saying guys like me can't burn? Racist?
Mike, you are white. But you
You
might be
don't know that.
whiter
You
than
can't
me.
prove a goddamn thing.
We saw you in the Christmas. Did we even show you? I don't think
You
any
saw
part of
something in
No.
the Christmas video.
You goddamn
Sort of
right.
terrorist, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I was wearing the red and green. That was festive. Fuckers.
But
Are you bleeping at the end of all these damn things?
so yeah, I got really burnt on not Christmas, New Year's Day. I was swimming out,
Right now, honky.
and yeah, that was my New Year's. I didn't sleep a lot and got burnt, so that was fun.
That's just really weird, considering how everyone's New Year's here is just filled with nothing but ice and snow and fog. So much
Yeah.
fog.
Over here, it's just yeah, people not wearing sun cream. That's what it is over here. But yeah, that was fun. And then I've actually
Glad to know you enjoy burning.
yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be useful later.
And yeah, I've been going on runs recently. I don't know why, because exercise is horrible. And tomorrow I get to run what me and my friends dubbed Death Hill, because it's a very
Have
big
fun.
hill.
I get the feeling this hill's abilities have been grossly exaggerated.
Well, it's the type of hill where it goes up a little, and you're like, oh, that's
Well,
not that
as
high.
most
up.
hills do.
Yeah, but it's sort of like.
Are you
peaks.
familiar with the difference between a hill and a sinkhole?
Yes.
Because you end up going in both directions at some point, just at different times.
This is true. But
You might
anyway,
want to try
this
the
one,
sinkhole, honestly.
this
'Cause,
one's.
I mean, you have an easier time going
Fuck's
in.
sake, Mike.
God, the weather is bad. Though, because it's my crap.
Oh, there needs to be a punch in the face internet button.
Can you float, Jab?
No, I can't float. Can
Then
you?
you are going to die.
Good.
Why are you running into the sinkhole when it was filling with water and you can't float?
So this hill,
Sinkhole.
it's the type of hill where you look at it and it goes up a bit, and then it looks like it sort of peaks off, and it's like, oh, that's not that bad, except like the last little bit where it's like straight up. But
You described every hill ever.
yeah, but this hill sort of goes down a little bit, then it goes up more, and then goes down a little bit,
You're
goes
a
up
hobbit,
more,
look at
and it keeps going up and up for about 4Ks, I think. And then we had to come back down, because as you come back...
Okay.
Oh god, you guys don't speak... Wait, Tema does.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Tema's normal. Tema's the rest of the world, unlike America.
Fuck you, man. What do I expect you to do? First, I gotta know what K's are. That's one of our cereals, for fuck's sake. And then
Special
what? I'm
K?
gonna start calling you people of Kalur.
I'm
I'll
transfer.
put
On
you
the
in fucking-
metric.
It's
system, Mike.
2.4 miles.
Yeah. 1K or 4K.
No, that's 4Ks. 2.4
Okay.
miles. So there you happy, Mike?
Okay, how many Ks are we talking? Because if we have like
All up
less than
it's
four,
all
we
up
could
it's
venture into racist territory. Why can't you stop being racist, Jab?
all up I think is about a 7K run. And the hill's about 4K. We do a little bit before and afterwards. But the good thing, well, not the good thing, the awful thing about the hill is because you're going up and down, you have to go up and down the way back, which will be fun. But
I'll bet your favorite movie is Birth of a Nation.
I don't even know what that one is.
Of course you don't. Wait, no, you should. Because it would be wrong. From a moral standpoint, racist.
I'm glad I got you on
Jab.
this show.
Jack, before you go to the run, please give me all the access to the GG.
I demand no less than 3 death certificates when you get back. Preferably one of them yours.
Great. But yeah, I think I think I'll be fine on the run. My friends on the other hand, a couple of them,
You're gonna die.
They won't
You're
be
gonna
fine.
You're gonna fall into the sinkhole and die.
You Mike,
What?
I don't even know what to say anymore.
Well, of course you don't. I'm having to carry this conversation with a dead man and a racist. Wait, the racist is the dead man. I'm glad you're dead, racist. Tema,
So
say
why I'm
something.
here? Why I'm here?
Translate from metric.
Tema.
Fuck, I can't count on either of you assholes.
Anyway, the couple
Here
of
lies Jabbtoth.
So-
He died at 1.2 milliliters.
which was a mute button. Can I finish my story, Mike?
Huh? No. Well, maybe, but you gotta fight for it. Just like we fought for our right.
I fought for it and just won then. Hopefully.
Holy shit.
Oh, you
have
son of a
about
bitch.
Look, if you're gonna do that, I have to bring out the old just hang up on you. Make you shut up.
So that's what it feels like to be Adrian. Damn!
So, yeah, anyway, a couple of other friends are going with us. One of them, they recently just started running with us, and one of my friends is quite evil, and he basically wanted to break him, because he's the type of guy like Mike that doesn't shut up, and just keeps talking and talking and talking. So,
I can shut up when I damn well feel like it.
here we go. So, he goes on this, like,
Am
extra...
I not listening
Oh,
very
for
well
fuck's
right
sake.
now?
I hate you so much. So he basically, we go full out on the first run we take him on, and he's just puking everywhere by the end of it, which, you know, we felt kind of good about a little bit, but it was,
Like, is that like unusual? I do that all the time for fun.
what,
That's how I
puke?
introduce myself to people.
Just puke on them.
Sup, I'm my.
Is it at least rainbows?
Funny thing is, there's actually a show where that's part of the act, and it's pretty cool because it's the entire works of William Shakespeare. I'm not kidding about this, actually. It's pretty awesome. Do you want me to link you to it? It's awesome.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Too bad.
I'm still trying to drink my coffee. So maybe not.
But yeah, tomorrow I'm going on a death run, so that'll be fun. That was my story. That was way over proportion. Thank to Mike. That went on way too long. Mike,
Yo!
what have you been up to? Have you been playing anything? Doing anything?
Too goddamn much, as far as playing anyway. I got a backlog like you would not believe. I sound like a hemorrhoid sufferer whenever I talk about it. I mean, shit. We got Dragon's Crown, which, well, okay, to be fair, I did kind of already get the ending to that, but there's so much more. So many just dragons and titties everywhere. It's awesome. You just can't really stop. You got that. Was it? Okay, Dragon's Crown, Dual Destinies, Dishonored, maybe Dark Souls, and what I just... Oh, yeah, and Deadpool. I went a weird D thing for some odd reason. Don't really know what that is. Everyone should play Deadpool. Although now no one can play Deadpool because it's been yanked off the digital distributions. Or Ds. There's a pattern forming here.
What do you mean it's been yanked off?
Some kind of license happened. You know how was it a week or two ago? All the old good Fallout games got taken off of GOG.com because it switched over to Bethesda.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Even,
okay,
you
well-
can't,
Also
you
not
can't
aware
even
of
get the Deadpool on Steam anymore.
Yeah, and
Really?
right, and like a year, and
No.
like a week after that, Deadpool got taken off of Steam because I think of a rights acquisition change. I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna
Which
get
really
that game at
sucks
some point.
which really sucks because Deadpool was actually pretty good. I mean, the combat was like a poor man's Devil May Cry, but the writing was awesome. I mean,
Oh yeah, I saw. It looked really hilarious.
oh yeah,
It looked like a proper Deadpool game.
I mean, I knew I had something special here when Cable fucking shows up and he gets his own theme song because he's fucking Cable. No, literally, that's the theme song, and he starts going on and on about, you know, a grave threat to the future and how Deadpool has to help stop it. And Deadpool's not listening. He's just sitting there crying about how boring Cable is. So it literally says, press X to stop being sad. And then, okay, fine. Then you shoot yourself in the face. And then you wake up, you have a note knifed into your heart, literally knifed, and a talking Cable taco is telling you where to go to find titties. It's beautiful, honestly. So, yeah. You know?
Well, but the people that already bought that on Steam, they still have access to it, though, don't they?
Oh yeah, they should. That never gets taken away.
Yeah.
And they're still.
Oh no,
physical
I thought that was the first. I thought there was a different game that actually had the first one where they took it away from people's Teams accounts.
Sure, but apparently someone is looking for it.
Oh, man.
It's Jab.
I know. Dramatic action typing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dun,
it's always.
dun, dun, dun.
Worst comes to worst, there's always Pirate Bay. Not that we actually endorse that. So.
Unless you're people I know, then you're assholes.
If it's not
I'm specifically talking about one person that will never watch this show. But you're an asshole, sir, for not paying money for games.
It's not available to pay for, but
I think I have. I have the only stuff I've pirated software before. I pirated Fraps.
Photoshop.
No, I own Photoshop. I own the entire Adobe. I recently got the new Adobe thing. It's subscription based now. All the Adobe crap is subscription. I hate that.
really.
Every single month you have to pay. I think I got
10 euros.
In real currency. That's about. I think it's $40 or something.
What, like a month?
Yeah, for all their Adobe
Holy
products. I think it's something like that.
Oh, fuck that noise.
Adobe.com. I got like a giant discount due to the fact that I used the advantage of having a mother that's a teacher, and I went and talked to her, and I was like, "You have a
You often
giant."
take advantage of your mother?
You have a giant discount.
Oh yeah, it's
on...
$40 per month.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
She gets a giant discount for being a teacher and education in Queensland and whatnot. So I talked to her, and I got a discount for about 60% off or something.
Damn.
So that's good. So
That
I now
actually
have the entire Adobe stuff. So I've been playing around with that.
Can I claim her as my mom? Because I swear I've got like 4 now. She'll fit right in. She's in good company.
Oh yeah, I did remember the wrong thing. It's about 40 euros too.
Oh, bloody
Basically,
hell.
we get it quite expensive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You can still buy the last one, the Adobe 5 CS5. You can still buy it, and you can still just physically own that. I owned a lot of those, but I didn't own After Effects and Premiere, which is the ones I was just going to go and buy. But apparently, you just can't buy them. So now I have the access to everything, which apparently is 1,000 Adobe products. I don't know what half of them do. I'm never going to use most of them. But
I think I can get one for a bit slow.
you get a few. If you have a CS5, you can upgrade for the first year, and you get a discount. You also get a discount if you're a student, I think.
Yeah,
I think.
that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, but it's not as good if you're a teacher. I found
Yeah.
I really am just hoping. It's just one more thing that I really
50%
hope
off.
Percent? That's
Percent.
fine. I'm just fucking with you.
What were you hoping,
I
Mike?
feel. See, now I actually feel mean. Oh, but yeah, this is why I'm just hoping more open source stuff gets made. Like I know Paint.net is still kind of a bitch to use sometimes, but it's pretty good at most of the time for me anyway. For my little pissant projects, and I know what is it? Like I said earlier, VLC is working on. I think there's some sort of open source plugin thing being made for video editing there that people are trying to work on. So it's like, hey, awesome.
Well, my eventual goal is to
Might
transfer
take, like,
over.
15 years, but still.
My eventual goal is to transfer everything over to Adobe Premiere. I've got a few projects coming up, which I'll be working with Adobe Premiere because they have stuff that I can't do in Vegas. At the moment, all the stuff I need is in Vegas, so I'm still just using that. But
Oh.
I've been playing around with After Effects and stuff like that. So
I only ever got as far as Sony Reno, but oh man.
yeah.
I hear a snicker! Yay! Yay, validation! Oh, that's good validation. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. What else have you been playing, Mike? Anything?
Maybe. Oh, I know there's a, what is it? There was something, you ever hear the phrase bravely default?
No.
It's kind of neat. I'm not sure if your region has gotten it yet. I don't know. It's like, well, of course you care for it because you're weird. It's like the second coming of Final Fantasy V, and it's like so many people, including me, are just like, finally, yay! Because, well, if we're being honest, Final Fantasy's kind of sucked for a few years. I'm sorry, but when I go through 3 straight weeks of, oh hey, it's the new Final Fantasy game, and it's about lightning, yay! And here's Lightning's new costume, and that's literally the only thing anyone's gonna say about me. I already fucking hated her. It's like, no, okay, look, if I'm gonna find a girl covered head to toe in dead Moogles, okay, that better be fetish porn more than anything else. But still, it's just weird to see it on Silicon Air. That's me.
I played the new no, I guess not new now. The one that's out. 13.2.
There are many out.
13.2.
Yeah.
I played it. I'm about 30 minutes in, and I realized the game's about 50 hours long, and I was like, well, that was fun.
I
Yeah,
only
they-
own Final Fantasy 7.
Hey, 7's good, and
Yeah.
it's one of those that I swear just. I've heard there's like some sort of kick-ass like 20 gig mod package thing you can get, and it damn near turns it into a current gen game. And I would love to try that, but I just don't have that much time to do basically pimp my Final Fantasy.
I can never get into anything. I can't get into any Japanese games. I don't know why. There's just, I think their type of games just, I don't think my mind can fathom it. The only series I've ever gotten, I think Capcom's all Japanese, aren't they?
They are very Japanese.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Dead Rising series, or Dead Rising 2 anyway. I
Well,
got into
technically,
a lot.
Dead Rising is Canadian.
Oh, that explains it. They can't even get that from me.
Yeah. Look, without actually being an asshole, I have to wonder if this is partially just that you're one of the younger generation. Because, like I say, when I was growing up, most of everything we got, well, hell, it all started with Nintendo and Sega. So
It's all
Yeah.
it was just
Japanese.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, it was that for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not actually okay. I'm going to hate on you like a lot for your tastes, but only as a friend. See, in actuality, I don't hate you, but I'm not going to admit to that. Even though you have terrible
You did.
taste. Or-
I was never that much of a Nintendo fan, other than like Super Smash Brothers and the odd Mario Kart. But
Yeah, both are good.
um,
I am looking forward to getting
And
one.
Metroid.
and Pokemon, I was like, I'm not even a fan of anime. The only animes I guess I get into, but people say they're not animes, so I was like, oh well. The only ones I got into were Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and Digimon. Those are the only ones I ever got into.
Well, one of those were good. So
Which one?
the only one. Let's see. I did see a little bit of all 3. I've watched Pokemon like a son of a bitch. Because I mean, come on, when you have an entire episode where the main character has to loses his hat to an angry, pissed off gorilla that looks kind of like one of those triple things off of Star Trek, I'm like, how can you not like this? It's awesome.
Oh my god, I remember
But,
that episode.
It was real. It was wait.
That's the
Jeb,
first season.
Jeb, how old are you again?
Me, I'm 17.
I think you were 2 when that came out. 2 or 3.
Not,
oh god.
not in Australia. In Australia, when it came out here, I was like 5.
That's still not much better.
I remember it. I watched it on TV. It was awesome. It was on Cheese TV. That's what I miss Cheese TV.
I still gotta love your stupid people just for naming something Cheese TV.
The next one was called Toasted TV. That was a replacement show.
I
Holy
guess
shit.
once you hit teenage years, so okay.
I never watched Toasted TV. It looked awful.
But yeah, I watched, what is it? a little bit of Digimon, and I absolutely despised everything they put in there. Just I'm like,
you know, like I was over at my friend's. I was over at my friend's house. We watched the first 3 Digimon movies. They're amazing.
well, movies I'm not sure about. I never saw those. And then I think I saw like one episode of Yu-Gi-Oh. The only reason that I actually give Yu-Gi-Oh at least a slight pass, okay, there's 2 reasons actually. One, my nephews love it. And I'm like, okay, I can't hate on anything they really like, because like, otherwise that makes me like the shitty uncle. And 2, I found out the lead character in the English dub also did like some hilarious porn. So I'm like,
Really? Wait, Yugi or the Pharaoh?
Yugi.
Oh god.
Do the fucked up hair that keeps going.
Yeah, that's the same person.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, awesome. But yeah,
Shit.
it's on YouTube. There's literally, I mean, granted they took out all the video, which is probably for the best because I'm pretty sure it looked terrible. But I was like, it's just weird to hear, this dude, what's his name? Dan Green. Dan Green. He's hilarious. And it's like, so much for being a lesbian. Now, cluck like a chicken for me. And apparently that happens. It's part of the script. And I'm like, this is awesome. I almost want to track it down, but I know it can't be as great as it is in my head. But, oh, God, I love you, Dan Green.
Oh,
This
dear.
is why dubbed anime is awesome, because you never quite realize where some of the connections go.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Not that I can say much. I've never watched on.
I still, because we were looking up, because you can find most of the Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh movies on YouTube.
Yeah.
I was, when we looked up the Digimon movie, because originally we were going to watch it on video, because I own it on video, and I couldn't find it. I was like, oh, this is not worth it. We'll just look it up on YouTube. And I just love the description. It's like, best fucking movie ever. That was the description of it. And I didn't realize how good the soundtrack was in that movie. That was a really awesome soundtrack. They took like a lot of those sort of current popular songs at the time, and they sort of they had Bare Naked Ladies. They're one of their earlier hits. I can't remember.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
And they had a bunch of other stuff, and they had a bunch of stuff that was made. They had a Digimon rap just at the start, which was just cool. It's basically just a rap where they add Digi to everything.
Wow, I didn't think I'd actually see something that would rip off Pokemon and be even lazier.
I think.
Hey, in my day we had the Poker rap, okay, and it was really.
Oh yeah, I know. Mike, I knew that stuff. I'm not that young. I know what the Pokemon rap. It's
still such a baby.
It's better than the Pokemon thing.
I question that, but I don't know. I'm not gonna go bother looking to find out.
The movie's really, really good. But the thing I always found weird with Digimon was the fact that basically after every season they completely changed the universe, which was always quite odd. Which I don't know why they do, but I guess it's so they don't have to hire the same voice actors over and over again. It's cheaper that way. I don't know.
Actually, that would. I'm not sure if that would be the case because I don't know. Japan's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tried looking up Digimon stuff once because a bunch of people were going nuts on. I'm like, sure, let's see. Let's type in Digimon. Okay, I have no idea who these characters are. Or
Bloody hell,
they're all.
Steve Blum's in it. God damn it.
He's in everything.
I know he's in
I
everything.
still maintain that man doesn't actually voice act. I just think a bunch of people just follow him around with microphones and he gets a check in the mail every couple
He
weeks.
plays Edom. I
That
don't
dude
know what
must
that
have the
is.
most interesting life ever.
Yeah. He plays the Digimon, don't even know what that is. But with the Digimon, they always, they redid the universe every single time. Like, the first 2 are in the same universe, and they end that. Then Season 3 is the darker season where they actually full-on kill Digimon, basically, in every episode.
I think they're finally doing that in Pokemon. I'm not sure.
Are they?
But I remember seeing a preview or something for like it's like literally every season apparently Ash runs around, tries to find the champion, beats the champion, becomes awesome, and then completely forgets everything he did and does it all over again because he's just trapped in some sort of strange purgatory where he's going to be 10 forever. So I'm cool with that because I like watching children suffer, but even so, I don't have that much time to watch TV anymore. But apparently they're running a new anime in Japan which hasn't showed up here yet, I think. It's literally supposed to be about Red, like the guy who was literally the main character of the first game, just who wasn't mutated into Ash. And supposedly it's going to be a bit more hardcore, which I'm just like, Pokemon hardcore? I don't follow, but yeah, I think they're going to flat out murder a few people. So I'm like, sure, why not? Let's go with it.
Would you like to know when the first video game came out? That's the year I was born.
You son of a...
Holy.
I do remember seeing the film in the movie theater. I obviously was really young because I was in '98, but I think my sister was born that year. Was she? I think so.
You son of a bitch.
But Digimon started in '99, I think, so I can still remember that when it came out here. I do remember when Pokemon came out here because it was just starting here, because we get that type of stuff late. So I easily remember that. And we recorded like all the early episodes on VHS, so I still have all
Well,
of
I'm
them.
glad I don't have to educate you about what the hell VHS was.
Again, I'm not that young, I know that. Look, the 90s are here to like 2005. I know all that shit.
Okay, that shouldn't be near as funny as it is.
But yeah, apparently Digimon's each series is literally a different one. It goes Digimon Adventures, Adventurer, then Adventure 02, then Tamers, Frontier, Save Us as Data Squad, have no clue what that is. Then some weird fusion thing, Onyx Wars, and then movies, and it says version. That's like, okay, that's just Wikipedia.
You know, I would love to just stand here and say nerd.
Look,
at you, but
I'm looking at the wiki.
except that I'm willing to bet there's probably something I could rattle off just as well without even looking at Wikipedia.
The only ones I ever watched was Adventurers 1 and 2, and I watched Tamers on YouTube a few years later when I was rewatching childhood stuff. I was like, this is actually really good. So I got really into it. And I think I did the same with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, rewatched the entire first series. I never liked any other Yu-Gi-Oh! Series other than the first one. The rest were all not very good. And I think I just stopped watching Pokemon when I got older. Didn't stop playing the games for a while, but the show I stopped watching.
It is kind of funny. My friends keep telling me, dude, you need to play the new Pokemon, which I think is up to what is it, X and Y? Yeah, X and Y. And they're like, but I just got black or no white version. It's like that's like 3 generations ago, but it just came out like a year ago. No, you just got it a year ago. Oh,
I find it quite clever what they do with Pokemon, because they target the same people every single time. They target people that feel like nostalgia and feel like playing Pokemon again. And they target literally the next generation of kids coming through, like grades 5, 6, and 7. And they just hit that target. That's why they remake the game exactly the same, like every single time, because they just get the same, demographic every single time.
yeah,
Eventually,
plus it's Pokemon. You don't really have to change it.
no.
They hit it pretty well right off the bat.
Yeah. A bunch of my friends are getting back into the game for some reason. I was like, I can't do it.
Somewhere around. Well, I know I got back into it with White because what was it? I only ever played. I think what is it? I had Red and Blue. I had Red because I only had like 2 Game Boy games. I'm like, screw it, let's get another one. After like 6 years of just having the Game Boy, I was like, okay, I think I had a little bit of that yellow one that came out or something, and then I just dropped it. I'm like, okay, well, I had my fun, got my Magikarp, I'm happy. And God, the longer I kept hearing about new versions that come out, people would talk about like specific breeding and how they'd spend hours and hours trying to get a specific stat, and I'm just like, it's like looking a little bit into the rabbit hole, because I've been in that position almost, like never for Pokemon, but it's like I know I've obsessed over some games like with stats, so many stats, and every so often I'll just lose a couple days grinding for something and just come out realizing, what the hell have I been doing? What the hell just happened? Why is it Tuesday?
Yeah. I do that with
but they sort of dropped a bunch of that for like when they start again for Black and White. I'm like, oh cool, it's actually it's designed to bring people like me back in that have no idea what these fucking systems you put in were. I'm like, oh, okay, now it's awesome. And it's just kind of, and then they start going further and further. It's like, okay, we're starting back again, and now you've got, I can't hate this new feature where you pet your Pokemon. That's really cute, except it does kind of look like you're jacking off a bull occasionally, and I don't really approve of that, but at the same time, my nephews seem to love it, so maybe they'll be farmers later. I don't know. Wait, I've lost track of where I'm going with this.
Yeah,
I don't know where. I don't know where I'm going. I feel a sudden need for pie.
I think.
I have pie. I don't have pie.
Do you know the maximum of hours you ever did in one game?
Oh Jesus. The closest I can remember, I could swear I got like in one playthrough. I think I got like somewhere in the 80s for Final Fantasy VII, and I know if you add up
80
my
hours?
Persona, somewhere in there.
My friend has 1,000 hours, I think, in Pokemon. Oh, what's the one before Platinum?
Probably sure that sounds like a good one. Let's
No,
pick that.
no, the one. It's one before. It was the one with, I think, was it Dialga and Palkia? Diamond. Pokemon
okay.
Diamond. I think he's got 1,000 hours in Diamond, and the one before it, he's got like 500, which was the Game Boy Advance one. I can't remember which one that was. The green
I don't
one.
think I have 1,000 hours in anything.
Yeah, he basically. I think I have about 500. I'm not sure. No, I have way less than that. No, I was 200 maybe. That's still way too much. Literally, you go on automatic mode, just auto leveling Pokemon.
Yeah.
Where you just do the four, whatever they're called. Top
Elite Four?
The Elite Four, that's it. Over and over
Yeah.
again, just leveling. And I think I bribed my sister at one point. I said, I actually paid her to level a Mew for me. She got to level 98 and gave up. I was like, awesome! I'll do the last 2 levels.
It is vaguely intimidating when you go up to what's he now, 13? Well, he was 12. One of my nephews like, so, you playing Pokemon? Cool. How many hours you... Whoa, that's a lot. And then I just look at my own file, like, later, I'm like, I have, like, 13. I've had this for, like, 3 months.
Kids have, when you're a kid, you have a lot more patience for that kind of
Oh,
type of
God,
crap.
yes.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the few things I really missed from my childhood, was just having the time and the attention span to just blow through stuff.
I never
Because
finish
like
a
I
game
said-
anymore.
Yeah, it's like a joke with my friends. I'll grab like 3 or 4 like on a sale or something, or I'll just play until I hit a point where I'm just like, oh, hey, I'll get shiny thing over there, and holy crap! Actually, wait, I forget, Jeb. You don't. Well, if you want, I might have a challenge for you, but I don't know if you really like hard ones for going through games. I can't remember sometimes what you play sometimes.
Well,
Because I know we just played a bunch of social ones all the time. Well, we played like multiplayer ones.
I have actually finished some games recently. It's a miracle. I
Oh.
finished Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Wow.
I finished that. I was quite. I actually the present stuff, the what you call Desmond
I'll
stuff.
spoil it.
Yeah, I won't spoil it, but it's really shit. It's gotten really bad. Ugh, it's like it's to the point where they don't even end the game in the present day anymore. They actually ended the game with Kenway, and Kenway's story had me like tearing up at the end. I was actually really happy with Kenway's story. I don't normally get very teary at anything, but I think I've gotten teary at like one other video. No, maybe 2. One of them's Mass Effect 3. I know that, but yeah.
I know it kind of got me a little bit when Eris died in Final Fantasy VII, but to be fair, I think at least a good chunk of that was music. Holy crap, that music!
Oh, yeah, it was the music. There's a little like a 2-stick, basically a girl playing the guitar at the end that's singing a song, and
I've never heard of a 2-stick guitar.
acoustic. Whatever. Look, words are hard.
Is that metric spelling? Is that the metric spelling again?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Okay.
An Australian thing, Mike.
Why do all your bears have chlamydia?
We don't have bears over here.
Yes, you do.
I was going to ask that.
Like,
The
Like
koala
80%
bear isn't a bear.
well, either way, they're bear-ish enough. Why do they all have chlamydia? Like 80% of them do.
I don't. I'm not in charge of the koalas.
Well, you live there. You're responsible.
But the Kenway story is actually really cool. It's quite cool because he's not an assassin. He literally the first 5 minutes of the game, you go and kill an assassin and take his robes, which was quite cool. And he's sort of like the neutral man for basically most of the game. And it's sort of a different sort of point of view. He's a pirate, so obviously he's just basically out the money. He's very centric.
Is he independent or working for the Queen? Because frankly, I think Corsair's creed sounds a whole lot cooler.
He's not. You don't even see the Queen. There is no Queen, sadly.
A lot more games could use more Queen.
There's Blackbeard.
Like the band.
You've got some
Well, that's
Blackbeard.
good, I guess. I mean, yay?
He's quite cool.
I
Quite
can't
scary.
comment too much on the whole pirates thing, man, because the ninjas snatched me up pretty early. I mean, come on,
No.
turtles.
I was always a fan of the pirates more than the ninjas.
It's okay to be in the wrong camp.
Yeah, have you seen the new?
Joking.
Have
I'm
you
just
seen?
joshing this guy.
Have you seen the new Ninja Turtles game? It's pretty bad.
Oh, the one they did to coincide with the new series coming out, even though it looks kind of like the old movies.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that one. Ooh.
There's apparently the best thing of the game is the fact if you stand around for a little bit, the turtles start dancing.
Okay, I do like that. I don't know. That thing was weird for the word "no" because it's like you're making a game to come out with the new show, but it's aimed at older audiences and may or may not tie into the movies, and you're only developing it in 3 months. That's the thing that got me. It's like, wait, you only have like 3 months to develop this? What?
What is
What?
it with?
What?
There's a few games doing it. Like Defiance is that's in line with the TV show. There's a whole game for that, and I don't think it was very good. It's a sci-fi, I think. But why are they making games with TV shows all of a sudden? I don't.
Oh, dude.
In line with them anyway.
Same reason they made movies of TV shows,
Easy
stuff
money.
like that. It's
Easy
just-
money.
Yeah, it's tie-ins. Plus, between TV, movies, and games, I'm pretty sure games are the ones on top now.
Oh yeah, if
hell,
it's
that's why,
GTA, yeah.
Hell, Game of Thrones. That's getting one. Telltale's doing
Yeah.
it.
That should be good.
Which, yeah, that I'm kind of interested. Like, okay, tell me, Telltale, how much have you been playing? Have you been making these other games, and you really want to put in more blood and titties? Come on, admit it. Admit it. You want to write the incest? You know you do.
Have you played?
And plus, they're doing.
Have you
one
played
for
Wolf Among
Borderlands.
Us?
Oh, it's
There's
Huh?
there's blood and titties in Wolf Among Us if you want. If you want that.
See, no one told me that. I would go have it right now.
You need to
I
go
am a
play.
man of simple taste.
You need to go and
If
play
you
Wolf
give me
Among
what
Us.
I want, you will get my money.
Also, there's a talking pig called Colin that smokes nasty for a drink. It's pretty cool.
Telltale needs better marketers. That's just the way it is.
But yeah, what we were talking about something. I don't remember now. Oh, yeah, I was finishing games. I also finished Saints Row 4. Holy shit, that game's amazing.
You realize we still haven't finished Saints Row 3.
I have. I finished Saints Row 3
Yeah,
before I played with you.
I was sure you did.
That
Yeah, I know at
game's
some point I won't get 4. I really, really do, but I just can't stand looking at that page and knowing, like, right after, like, maybe 3 months after I got Saints Row 3, the full package thing came out. And I'm just like, that's really annoying. So, fuck it, I'm just going to wait till they do that again for 4.
Well, they did a... Because it was on the I got all these on the Christmas sales, and all the DLC was like really cheap, so I got a couple of things I thought would be cool in my character. And I also got the Season Pass, which just gives you all the DLC. And it was like $5 or something.
Yeah.
So I played the Dominatrix DLC, Enter the Dominatrix DLC.
I thought it was funny as hell that like they had this big thing planned for 3, and then it said it turned into 4, and then the DLC that was turned into 4 was DLC for 4. For 4, what?
It's just the DLC and like just that DLC in general. It describes Saints Row so well. Like it literally, the plot is it's deleted. It's meant to be deleted scenes. So they're all like getting interviewed. They're all just sort of. It's like complete. They're like really like. They're even talking about Saints Row 1, 2, and 3 and stuff like that. They're full on referencing the games, and they're sort of just talking about their experience and stuff like that. And then they're talking about this deleted scenes type stuff. And there's a whole character in there that was like, "Oh, I'm really excited to be in Saints Row 4." They're like, "Saints Row 4 came out. It's already out." He's like, "What? Did I get cut?" And then you go back to the main character, and she's like, "It's like, yeah, we didn't want to tell him. He was just so happy."
This is what I love about Saints Row, and this is what drives me up the wall about GTA. Everyone and their fucking mother is talking about GTA, or was talking about GTA. I mean, I would drive home from work, and I saw, like, posters put up, like, in those little weird rotating poster boards thing, and GTA coming, like, seriously, it's that big. And at the same time, I can't fucking stand this series anymore because it's just not as fun as Saints Row.
Oh yeah, after playing Saints Row 4, I love it way more than GTA. I enjoy GTA 5. It was quite fun.
Weird.
But
I'll give them credit from everything I've heard of their character development. That sounds pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
But it's just there's no sense of goof. There's no sense of humor or fun. It's like
you're not the president. You're not the president of the United States with superpowers kicking the crap out of aliens.
That in and of itself, why isn't that its own genre?
I know.
That should be its own goddamn genre.
Just the music they choose in that game, and when they play it, it's just amazing. Like you're escaping an alien spaceship with "What Is Love" playing. I think it's "What Is Love."
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that is Jab. Stop marketing. You are better at selling me
Oh no!
than any.
Hang on. It gets better. The DLC, the ending is you're riding out the simulation, which is where you have superpowers and stuff, on the back of dinosaurs. Velociraptors specifically, and they're singing "I'll sing you the songs of my people," and it's let's do the dinosaur.
Dude.
It's amazing. Everybody do the dinosaur.
Have you guys seen the Kung Fury movie?
No.
Oh Jesus! I got to send you a link for this, and we got to put like a link for something in it because it's on a Kickstarter and it's awesome.
I'm speaking in Northern. I'm speaking your language. I'm doing it in a New Zealand accent, bro. I don't know fucking why. You know what you should be watching right now? The Generation Gamers Game podcast.
I do not.
GenerationGamersGame.com, bro.
Don't talk like that. Oh.
Hello, did you know that there's a wonderful place where you can buy video games? Did you know that, Darren?
Is it Steam?
No, Steam's rubbish. But you can get a lot cheaper instead of Steam, because, you know, Steam can be quite expensive, even on summer sales, really. It's, you know, rubbish system. GameFanshop.com, I think / partners? I've forgotten the bloody thing.
You should maybe check that before you start advertising it.
Yeah, it's /partner-Jabbtoth, where you can get exclusive deals for really good prices. And what games are you into at the moment, Darren?
Me? The
Yeah.
same as ever.
Would that be
strategy
Assassin's
games,
Creed
maybe.
4 that you can get for about $40 at the moment?
No,
Which is,
that sounds like a very good deal if that's the game I wanted to buy.
That it is. You can also get Bioshock for about $5. Or get the Bioshock Infinite Season Pass for about $19. It's,
$19?
I know.
What's that in
$19.
proper money?
In proper money? No, that's US money.
Yeah, that's not proper money.
Well,
I want proper money.
The good thing is you can go to Euros and there's a little quick button. In Euros, it's 15 euros.
What's that in proper money?
I don't know. What do you mean? Is it GBP?
Yes, I work in pounds or
Okay,
Norwegian
it's
kroner.
£13.
Oh, that's quite cheap.
Exactly.
I understand now.
Okay, good. So, yeah, you can go to gamingfanshop.com /partner-Jabbtoth, Jabbtoth, and you'll be supporting, you know, me and helping me out, and while getting good games at a cheap price, really. It's a win-win all around, wouldn't you say, Darren?
Okay, basically, this movie, and if you put this up like in a few days, Jab, we should tell people, go to Kickstarter and donate, if you want. Literally, a bunch of crazy Swedish dudes have gotten together, and they just want to do this giant love letter to insane 80s action films. So it stars Kung Fury, a renegade ex-cop in the neon-soaked streets of Miami. And he has to take down the world's most dangerous kung fu master, Adolf Hitler, the Kung Führer. So he has to get hacked through time using, I think, a power glove and a ColecoVision, except he ends up in the time of the Vikings and has to enlist help from Thor and dinosaurs in order to fight Nazis. It is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. They've got almost all the shooting done, and they're just doing a bunch of post-production, but if their Kickstarter reaches a high enough goal, they might actually be able to make like a full-on feature film, and I would just melt into a pile of awesome fanboy butter.
They've easily already reached their goal.
Yeah, they
Over
already
double.
reached that, which is... Yeah, they reached their original funding goal, but now the stretch one is...
Feature film is...
that's the 1 million.
Yeah, the 1 million.
They got like 2 more weeks to go, and they're halfway
14
there. They
days
probably
there, yeah.
won't make it, but oh man, that would be awesome.
It does look cool.
But yeah,
It looks.
It reminds me of Freddie Wong. They're doing a lot cheaper version, but they've been doing called Movie Night. It's this little series, and it's basically sort of short films where they just they like films like Sharknado and stuff, but they still feel like they take too long because you still get bored or something like that after a while.
Yeah.
So like let's just compress all the stupidness into one sort of shorter film. And I watched the first one. There's 2 out so far. There's the one to do with Christmas and Kung Fu and stuff, and I think Santa Claus and what's the other guy? Saint Nicholas. Is
Wait.
he dies and then he comes back to life or something because he's like Santa Claus takeover. I saw the start of that.
Oh, for a second I thought you were talking about what is it? There's this wonderful movie, Two Front Teeth. I think I've mentioned it, and that's the one where you end up having what is it? It's like Attack of Christmas essentially. You've got a guy who hates Christmas, but he has to rescue his wife, who's been kidnapped by BDSM elves, and Christmas is being taken over by vampire Santa Claus. So the Vatican sends a whole bunch of ninja nuns called like the Holy Sisters of Ass Kicking or something like that, to take him down. But he beats them all, and at the very end you find out it's not. Well, spoiler alert! It's not actually Santa Claus. Instead, it's Klaus Ferratu, the Tooth Fairy, who's taking people's teeth.
That sounds similar to Saints Row 4, their Christmas DLC.
Yeah, and the whole thing culminates in an amazing kung fu battle between Klaus Ferratu and actual Santa Claus. Hell, I think at one point Tiny Tim just steps out of a wormhole and goes, "God bless us, kick his ass, Santa," and it is glorious.
Well, for anyone, his first one, the first movie night was called Bear Force One, which is basically a rip-off, obviously Air Force One, but the bears are the enemy and the terrorists, and it's quite hilarious. Mike, you were talking about the chlamydia with koalas. Oh, the koalas?
Yeah. Dude, chlamydia koala would be the
they're in
awesome and terrible Mega Man boss ever. Anyway, let's see.
But it's done like really like purposely sort of like it's like cardboard cutouts almost of like all the bears and stuff. They sort of move around, okay, but it's very purposely bad, I guess, is the good thing. I don't know how they actually...
kind of bad.
Yeah, they purposely kind of made them just stupid. Like, they knew exactly what they'll make. When you make a film called Bear Force One, you know what you're making. It's like when you make Sharknado. People go on about... I think there's some people trying to find deeper meanings behind it. I'm like, dude, they made a movie with sharks and tornadoes. They knew exactly what they were doing.
I think it sounds beautiful, but I'm not looking for art here.
Yeah. But the Bear Force one is definitely worth a look. It has 15,000 dislikes. I don't know why. I guess some people just don't like ridiculous movie concepts. Apparently, every single month they take a ridiculous movie concept, about 20 to 25 minutes, and make a movie out of it. So
these are the same assholes that like will read a Batman comic and wonder why it's not all angst and posing in the storm and jerking off Heath Ledger's corpse. Instead, shit, I miss Crazy Quilt, okay?
Yeah, I think
remember the Silver Age.
I think half of them are quite annoyed at Freddy due to the fact he's not doing as many shorts anymore. That, and they all want we want more Video Game High School, which is an awesome series. If you have not watched it, you should go and watch it. It's really, really good, and obviously free because it's on YouTube. And I think
with a name like that, I worry about what I'm getting into. It's like
it's
not high school.
I guess. But
you don't know how much anime I've watched, dude. I've seen too much goddamn high school, regardless.
It is like if you went to high school, but it was all video games. But the actual show is just really good. And season 2 got a lot better. I think last one they did 12 episodes, all about. They were a lot shorter, and then I think 20 minutes long or something. And they full on made season 2 just full length episodes instead of sort of cutting it up. It's more web like. But these ones are about 30 minutes to 40 minutes long, and there's about 6 of them, and they're all really, really good. But yeah, I highly recommend watching just Freddy Wong in general.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out then.
So do you guys want to wrap up then?
They probably should. I'm kind of run out of time at the moment.
Well, that's good. We've been going on for about 50 or 45 minutes. Tima, you haven't said anything. I'm gonna leave it up to you. You're gonna have the last word here.
Play us out, Tima.
Last words.
Before we advertise ourselves, do you have anything to say?
Well, I have been streaming lately.
Have
You
you?
can check me out. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I watched some of it. I watched you play WoW for a bit.
Yeah, and yesterday I did play Starbound. And today I think I'm gonna play more Starbound.
Any good?
Yeah, it's good, but I suck at that game.
I want to
I
play
got-
that
I
game,
got
I really
punched.
do, but
I got bunch of the hardcore players over there and say that I suck. So, yeah, fun.
That's like any like game ever. The hardcore
Yeah,
players
I-
always come over and say you
Before
suck.
when I started, I did play only 20 minutes the game before the stream, so basically I didn't have any clue what to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that game to come into out, not alpha, because I don't really want to
Yeah.
play. I'm sick of alphas, really sick of alphas.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna wait for
Like
that.
I'm
thing
still
to
waiting
come out.
I'm still waiting for Wasteland 2 to actually hit its full version, which would be, I mean,
Is,
I think it's
oh,
great that
is that not out? I thought that was like I know it's out, but is it like not a full version?
it's not the full. Okay, here's how it is. They've got the beta up for $60 because if you do that, you're still part of the beta and you're at the same level. You're not ripping off. They're not ripping off their Kickstarter backers. And then eventually they're gonna once they figure okay now we're good, they're gonna release the final product and it's gonna be $25. But we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Wait, why would you
And-
buy it at 60 then?
That's for early. It's an early adopter and also be part. You're still part of the development process because they're still they're still talking to their community for it. It's one of those where it's like this is one of the ones where I find out it's like when you buy a super deluxe edition of a DVD or something or Blu-ray or whatever, and it's like $10 more. It's like you could just get it cheaper and just get the movie itself, which is what a lot of people do. But some folks got to have that extra bit. So this game, and plus Wasteland is fucking huge. This is what made Fallout.
Yeah.
And so I can see why
Is
it's
this
got
on
a
3D?
lot of old fans. 2.5 isometric.
Okay, well, not playing it then.
And dude,
No.
just look at the
Looks
video.
like-
No,
Cool
not my games. I don't play. I've like people going about like you should play Torchlight and stuff like that. I'm like, not my game. I just don't play games like that.
The weird thing is I would love to like Torchlight. I actually did try it, and it's just something about it put me to sleep. Something I will admit, sometimes the isometric games, just depending on what they are, there's just not that action. I don't know what it is, but that's beside the point. Anyway,
Mike, what are you doing in your channel?
Yeah. I have a
Anything?
YouTube channel.
I don't know, do you?
Oh right, yes. I swear I'm working on Vampire. Well, I know of Vampire. It's there. I haven't uninstalled it. I will get to it at some point. I just gotta get through
I
Dishonored.
do like the amount of Easter eggs, I guess you could call them, in the GGG Merry Christmas video. I was quite happy with that video. I hope you guys liked it.
Yeah, that came out fun. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very silly, but there's a lot of a lot of people added little stuff in the background, which I noticed after because I had to edit the thing. I had to rewatch it like a million times. And Mike has a little subtitle thing in there saying, "I swear I'll do more vampire soon." I do enjoy that.
I'm working on it.
But yeah, you can go and check that out on GenerationGamersGame.com or YouTube.com/GenerationGamersGame. We're doing stuff over there. This is the first video of the year, I'm assuming, unless I have You Need to Play up or something.
Yeah, like,
I think I'm gonna do an episode called You Don't Need to Play, and I'm gonna do it on Rome Total War 2 because I played that finally, and they wrote the series I loved.
They can't all be winners, man.
I was so looking forward to that game, and hey, it's hard.
Yeah, I
that
remember-
doesn't help.
I
But
remember how excited you were for that, and to know that you're disappointed makes me kind of happy. But it's only because I'm a terrible person.
the bugs there was literally I almost hit a game-breaking bug where I couldn't get past like an in-game cutscene. It just would like bug out, and I couldn't click anything.
Oh shit, I hate those.
Yeah, and the AI has never been that bright in Total War, but there was some Spartans that invaded one of my cities, and if I did an auto battle, I was guaranteed to lose. So I was like, fine, I'll do a real time battle. The guys all had boats; they could come to my port, but apparently only 3 boats can fit onto like the landing area. So 3 of them came in. I fought them off. The rest of them parked outside and just sat there for a whole hour, and I had to click super fast forward to go through the hour, due to the fact that they can't get past the walls. They didn't have any units that could actually get past them, so they did nothing.
That's really sad.
Yep, they just sat out there and they lost, and then they left. And I was like, well, that was really boring. When I made lunch, came back, it was still going, and yeah. But I think I gave up on the campaign I was doing as Rome due to the fact that basically straight away every single person declared war on me. So I was getting attacked by the Gauls in the north, the Carthaginians in the east. I think that's east or west.
Yeah.
Look, one of them. East.
I'm actually very familiar with this plight, and I'll tell you about that another time, though.
And the South, and then there's another group also from the East, and then all the Spartans and the Athenians from the West. And I was just getting invaded from everywhere, and I was like, well, this is just not fun. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna go back into it, probably give it another shot, but for now, I'm just gonna enjoy Batman Origins, which I recently started recording. So you can check that out on my channel. It should probably be uploaded time this thing goes out. There's a Batman's Origin music video up. I did a music video finally.
If you go through Origins, I will totally cheer you on, but I will watch none of it because I'm waiting for a GOTY edition to get. But, you know, but good luck, man.
It's so far really good. I think the Batman voice actor changed, but he's actually really good. Yeah, okay, I thought that. And I know obviously Joker's voice actor changed. I haven't seen the peak from Joker yet, but it's a cool concept. Like, you've watched the trailers or anything, it's literally the concept is
it's
Black.
It's Arkham City, but more of it, and that's not a problem at all, really.
They do reuse the map and put a Christmas theme to it because it's all set on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh, this is the exact same map. I didn't really care that much because the plot's actually really interesting because the plot is Death Masks is like a giant, huge head on Batman, like price on Batman's head, and like a bunch of really big super villains from the Batman universe are all trying to kill Batman in one night, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's fun.
I swear that was an '80s movie that I heard of at some point, but I just can't remember which one it was.
Probably. But yeah, on my channel you can see Batman. You can see Lord of the Rings: War in the North. Tema actually talks in there. He wears a chest piece helmet. It's amazing. And other stuff I just uploaded a little while ago was I did Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 1, and did Spec Ops: The Line. And I think I'm also uploading more Mass Effect finally.
What about your other channels?
I have been doing I have a vlog channel, sort of. It's basically a channel where I just upload random shit that I do during my life. Me and my friends did a party for one of my other friends called Gowdy.
Yeah, the Star Trek one.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
It's called Day of the Gowdy. It's quite hilarious. So yeah, if you're bored and want to see just a bunch of idiots dick around a lot and then play Artemis, which was quite fun. I didn't record most of that day actually. I don't do stuff. The funny thing is, I have a lot of footage of Artemis. I cut a lot of it out. We only played it for like an hour. Then I think we dragged a couple of them outside and played soccer for a bit, which I never recorded. And we also did. There was a couple other things I never recorded, which it makes it look. The things I did record makes us look like total nerds, but I swear we're outside playing soccer for like 3 hours. I swear.
I don't believe you.
Whatever. But it's quite funny. There's a lot of silliness over on. It's called Jabbtoth. YouTube.com/Jabbtoth Jabbtoth IRL, which is in real life. So yeah. I also am working on another project on a completely different channel, so that's another thing I'm doing, but I won't talk about that.
It's on the wiki.
Oh, shut up. That was up on the wiki like 2 days after I thought the idea.
No idea. I didn't even. When I checked out home.
It was my fault because I put it on the GGG featured channels. Like it's under there. It links to it with all the members' channels. So I guess it's my fault, but that's a project still in script writing process. I'm waiting for the set so I can do that. Well, that's a show I'm working on in the pastime, I guess. I guess that's all anyone else want to say anything?
Can I promote myself?
I thought you did. You do your streams? I guess, okay, yeah.
Stream. Yeah, I still do the StarCraft on my YouTube channels. I have about 2 missions left to record, then I can upload all of the campaign up, so it's not gonna stop in middle of the campaign like most of my stuff do.
I think we can all relate to that.
Yeah, it sucks when you don't have interest to play.
Yeah,
game through.
That's like me and Mass Effect 2 a little bit at the moment. I think I'm out Mass Effect myself. I've done a lot of hours in Mass Effect, and I really feel like playing Mass Effect 3 again. But Mass Effect 2, I think just a few bugs and stuff bugged me too much, and I still just got put off it. but I'm gonna get back into it hopefully, either today or tomorrow.
Yeah, but youtube.com/Tema92 and twitch.tv/Tema92games.
Yep.
Go there.
B
Now.
square. Mike, any last words?
I got bored of talking and started looking at pictures of belly dancers.
Yep. Mike, wait.
What are we going on about?
Ah, we're leaving. You wanna say
Oh, okay,
goodbye?
cool. Bye.
Bye. Yep. Okay.
See ya.
See ya. Jabbtoth out.